All right, thank you for coming today. Today I'm going to discuss the rise in Lyme disease in dogs. My main purpose for this is to inform you guys about the rise and how dangerous it can be and just how important Lyme disease is. There has been a very overwhelming increase in positive Lyme cases in dogs over the past few years. I would really like to inform you guys on all of this information so that way you guys can be aware and understand more about Lyme disease specifically in dogs. Pets are more than just housemates. They're a part of the family, and this is one way that you can help keep them around just a little bit longer. The next few things I'm going to talk about is how much of a rise in Lyme cases there are, how Lyme is transmitted, and what symptoms to watch for. According to Fox 2 Detroit News, there has been a rise of about 168% in positive cases in the past 5 years. In the year 2020, there was about 452 reported positive cases in that area. In the year of 2024, there was about 1,215 reported positive cases in that same small area. I am a vet assistant at a local vet clinic, and I see positive cases almost daily at work. We're seeing about 3 to 5 either daily to weekly, where I used to see about maybe 1 to 2 a week. The increase in Lyme means that there's an increase in ticks. The AVMA website that we use a lot at the vet clinic for information has a really good article on how Lyme disease is transmitted through the ticks. There are multiple different types of ticks out there. Two of the main ones that we see quite often in this area in Michigan is the Lone Star tick and the deer tick. There are prevention options for pets, unlike humans. There's not a monthly chewable, there's not a monthly topical, or even a vaccine as there is with dogs. There is one prevention that I absolutely love because most preventions kill ticks closer to the 48 hours where the Lyme disease can be transmitted. This one, called Credelio, kills within 24. If a tick is still alive on the dog after 48 hours, that is when the dog can get the Lyme disease. With knowing about the increase in positive cases and that there is prevention, the next step would be knowing about symptoms and what to watch for. The symptoms can turn severe if left untreated. The MedVet website that we also use fairly often at the clinic has a really good list of symptoms and exactly what to look for in the dog, such as painful joints, lameness, liver kidney disease. Those are all some of the main symptoms. And some things to kind of watch for when it comes to the liver and kidney symptoms is lethargy, not wanting to eat or drink, and not acting themselves. Normally, when the liver and kidney are involved, that is when the Lyme disease is pretty serious. The Lyme disease is treatable in dogs. Not in cats, though, but in dogs it is. Usually 30 days of antibiotics will do the trick. There is a test that we can send out, and it checks to see how much of the disease is actually going through the dog's body. This is called the Lyme titer test, and if it's above a specific number, then it's recommended to treat. We can recheck it about 6 months after that first test and kind of see if the body had fought off the disease fully or not. There are also yearly tests that you can do just to kind of see if the dog had been in contact with a Lyme positive tick at any point in its life. With this knowledge, I do hope you understand more about Lyme disease in dogs and the importance of it, as I see all of these positive cases at work and how I am witnessing firsthand how much they are increasing. In conclusion, Lyme disease can be very dangerous, but it can also be prevented. And that is why I wanted to come and discuss this with you today, is because there are prevention options out there for our pets that we consider a part of the family. You can say Lyme disease is getting more dangerous with the increase of positive cases. And with that being said, I recommend keeping a large eye out on ticks in your dogs since they are the carriers. And also, don't forget that there are prevention options out there. If you have any questions, I would recommend reaching out to your veterinarian. And also, if you start seeing any symptoms or anything like that, with how more positive cases we are seeing, I also highly recommend that you would reach out to your veterinarian. I hope this information does help you learn about a few things about Lyme disease and really how important it is, because I feel like not a lot of people understand and can see, like I see firsthand, really how important that Lyme disease is, especially with our pets and our family.